clean sheet, another win. That must be pretty close to a perfect night for you.
Yeah, of course. Again, first and foremost, delighted that we won the football match. I just thought the all-round performance. I'm kind of running out of superlatives to tell them every time I come in after a game. And what's the most pleasing thing is of course, we have come under a bit of criticism this season for not scoring enough goals, and I've been one of those people with the strikers. I have to be, because I demand goals, and for them to get 5 tonight and the strikers shout to get 2, deal to get 1. And Darius as well to come back off loan and get 1 at the weekend, get 2 tonight. So we're in a really good place, and the biggest thing for me, which really pleases me, is they're taking on the information that me and Wes are giving them day in and day out, on the pitch and in the office, in terms of in front of the computer analysing games. So they're taking it on board, and I think you can see that. Again, it's for me, the game was almost like England versus Iran, and I use that as a bit of my team talk, in terms of how many teams come in and just bank up and play it, make it really, really hard for us to break them down. So it's about being patient, and for me the biggest word tonight was patience. And I heard Gareth Southgate say that about the England performance, and people have to realise that we can't just pop teams off the park left, right and centre and just carve them open. It's not going to happen. So we can't come frustrated. We can't hear the noises coming and our players trying to force things. The goals came from being patient, getting the ball wide, a bit of creativity, good crosses and good finishes. And that's football. We're delighted, and I thought it was an all-round really, really positive performance.
You mentioned the goal scorers there. Obviously, Mackenzie he got 3 assists as well. He made a great contribution to the game, didn't he?
Yeah, I really, really want him to score, and I said to him before the game, keep doing what you're doing. He's playing exceptionally well at the moment. The goals will come. He's got great technique, and his deliveries from set plays are unbelievable. And his crossing, he's getting better and better with his right foot, but his left foot is just like a wand, and it's just about putting it in the right areas. Then it's about people getting on the end of it, that desire, that hunger to go and score a goal, and we've seen that tonight. Especially with Daz's goals and Dylan Motley-Henry's as well, getting across the near post. He's in a really good place. We were lucky enough to be able to give him a bit of a rest tonight, get him off early, take Daz off as well, and take Smudger off. We've played a lot of minutes lately, so really pleasing for the strikers to get amongst the goals.
2 changes to the team tonight. Darius and Zhao both came into the team, both scored 2 goals. Just a word on both of them.
Well, it's whenever you make changes, especially midweek, you try to freshen up a little bit. I tried it against Hyde and it didn't quite work, but I've got so many good players in that dressing room. I've said all along, it's so hard to. My hardest part of my job is telling players that they're not playing or they're not even in the squad, and they're only human beings, and it's I'm only a human being. It's not nice, but I have to do it. It's my job, and I just felt tonight that Daz deserved to start after coming back, scoring the goals, scoring at the weekend. I felt he's in a really good place, and it showed tonight. And then young Zhao, I think is an excellent player. He's had to be patient. I trusted in him in the beginning of the season, and then he hasn't been in the team, and then I started him tonight because I know what he can do, and you've seen that tonight. So the competition for places is extremely tough, but we're all in it together. And I just said to him in there, if you're not playing or you're playing, we win and we lose together, and we all benefit from winning. So we've got an excellent team spirit in there. But we've just won another football match tonight, and my focus now is about recovering and getting ready to go against Warrington Saturday, which will be a completely different test to what this evening was. And we've lost the last 2 times we played against them here in the playoffs and in the cup a couple of weeks ago. So we know it'll be a tough match, but we're in a really, really good place.
Some tough knocks in that game as well. Jordan Hunt a whole lot towards the end. I mean, I guess that was the one frustrating part of the night.
Yeah, for me, honestly, I don't know what you have to do to get sent off in this league. I've seen some terrible refereeing, and I felt that was a red card all day long. There was no attempt to make the ball, and for me it was a bad one, and the ref got it completely wrong. So yeah, he's very sore at the moment, but hopefully with some treatment and some rest, Jordan will recover, because the last 2 games he's played for me, he's been excellent, and since Noops hasn't been here. So fingers crossed he'll be alright for Saturday.
when you look at the table now, obviously it's second in the league, only a point off the top now. It's looking a lot more healthy now, isn't it? Like we're starting to play these games in hand and then catch up.
Yeah, well, you know me, I won't get carried away. It's not where we are now, it's where we finish at the end of the season. But yeah, we're in a really good place. We finished this kind of little mini home run of games off really, really comfortably. Now we've got, I think, 5 away games in six games. So we've got a tough run of games on the road, a lot of travelling. So there'll be a lot of recovery, a lot of rest. And I've said all along, from my experience in football, rest is as important as training, mentally and physically, and they'll be getting plenty of that. And as long as they're ready to go and they perform like they did this evening, then we'll be okay. So it's everyone's fit. Obviously Jordan, I think he'll recover. He said he'll be okay. So I've got yet another full squad to pick from for the weekend.